Good morning, TIs. It's 7:27 in the morning. Yeah. Oh, gosh, I'm so thirsty. Last night I uploaded a thing with the cops. Well, I went to lay down, and, man, everything was quiet. I was under attack. So, I did the same thing as I did the time before. And all of a sudden there's people moving around, people talking, really loud. Like that. There was a lot of, there's always I don't know if they're starter guns or firecrackers and shit. I guess that's a signal. When I go in my apartment and shit, sometimes on the weekends I get that, when they're going real hard on me. Oh, I'm so thirsty. But, so I walked outside and shit. And I'm walking around the building. And then, boom, helicopter comes, people talking and scattering around. And not too long after, I go up to the balcony, and here comes the cops, and everywhere at the corner. But I trip out, so I went to go in the bathroom and get my phone, which was charging, because I thought maybe I could get some sleep, and I don't keep it in the same room as me. Oh. Well, anyways, while I'm filming this, the cops and stuff at the corner, and all that noise and people talking and shit that you can hear, that's coming from the opposite direction, like at the end of the block upstairs. And it's really loud, and you can barely hear the guy that the cops are talking to. Okay. Well, anyways, after this, I go back in my apartment, and it's like a lot less heavy and painful. But mind you, I already got the pain. And I lay down, and I go to sleep. It was 1:47 in the morning when I checked my clock. Well, when I checked my phone. But I got woken up to the guy downstairs, broadcasting. Well, I don't know if he was looking at his freaking TV or whatever. But it said comedy. Comedy, what did it say? Things your health makes you do, or some shit like that. And, I'm not going to go look it up on the phone, because maybe that's what they want me to do. But it was loud as fuck. And you could hear the people, from that apartment that I told you was loud, that building that was at the end of the block, and I'm towards the other end of the block. You could hear them hooting and cheering and stuff, and then, you hear that again. Comedy, things your health makes you do, or some shit like that. And they're hooting and hollering and talking. Did it 3 times. So I get up, and I'm thinking, God, you know what? He's playing this downstairs. What is he broadcasting it for fucking everybody to hear? Because they're reacting to it. And it's way at the end of the block on the other side. The same people that, were like on that video that you could hear, really super loud, and I shouldn't be able to hear them that loud. Especially, oh shit, I gotta stand up. I have no butt. Just freaking bones and flesh hanging off my butt now. Oh, so it hurts when I sit down. But I shouldn't be able to hear those people. You get me? Not like that. But they were also reacting to when I shut the video off and stuff, I sat there and smoked a cigarette. And the guy that the cops were talking to, kept saying all lives matter, and you could hear the people on the other side, down by the far end of the block, talking about all lives matter, and, like commenting to that and stuff. How the hell are they hearing what's going on at the end of the block? They're not out the window. They're not on their balcony looking and shit like that. You get me? So what the hell? It's early in the morning. I'm so thirsty. I hope today is going to be a peaceful day with me, but I just got to have faith. I have to have faith. I ran into my honey poop. How they send you a honey pot, especially at your most vulnerable. Well, that was me. They sent her at my most vulnerable. Wasn't my type at all. But yeah, I seen her sister. And her sister's great. What I admire about her sister is that, she gets sober. She falls back. She gets right back up again and tries again. My honey poop, I don't have faith in her. She's sober for a while. She's all right. But I think she was in a sober place, getting sober for probably about a year. But everybody comes up to me. She's 20 years younger than me, but never was my type. She's seen pictures of my exes and said, "God, all those girls are tall and thin." But yeah, I'm not stuck in this broad. Don't want nothing to do with her. But it's like everybody that's seen me with her then and stuff, they come up to me, "Hey, I seen that girl, and da-da-da-da, I seen your ex-girlfriend," And I said, "I wish her the best in sobriety." "Oh no, she was carrying a beer." Or, I gave her $1. Somebody told me I gave her $1 and shit. She was over at 7-Eleven asking people for dollars. Well, her sister told me that she's got a job and that she's sober. But as many people that said that they seen her with a beer, maybe she's just dabbing in beer. But that's the first part of it for her. I wish her the best. But a lot of covert narcissists, she used to beg me to save her. And then she'd dry out from alcohol, in my bed. And then she'd be like, normal. "Oh no, babe, you know what? I'll make breakfast, or I'll make dinner." And she'd be like normal, still drying out, going back to sleep. And then one day she'd wake up every time she'd dry out at my place. And she'd say, oh my gosh, after she'd say something normal or something, or do something normal, she'd be like, you're trying to train me. Like Haggis. Like my cat. My cat is not trained. He listens well. You know why? He didn't know a word of English when I got him. He didn't know a word of any language when I got him. He was 2 years old. But love and patience makes you grow and learn. You can't force somebody to grow and learn. You learn from love. My cat is not trained. He just listens, and I give him attention and patience. And he listens very well and has a wide comprehension of words. But, yeah. So she'd wake up and say, oh my gosh, you're training me. And then she'd run straight to the bottle and straight to her pipe and leave, and then come back and act the same. But her sister, I have great faith in. She has a great spirit, and she's a great believer in God. My honey poop never wanted us to be friends. She used to say, oh, she thinks you're flirting with her. Well, I don't flirt with nobody. I uplift people I love. Even my honey poop, I didn't pick up on her. She forced the issue. I looked at her like, shit, she's 20 years younger and shit, No, not my type. But, me out of respect, I asked my daughter if it was okay. Because my daughter's young. She goes, Mom, I don't care who you're with. As long as a girl is over 18, I'm fine with it. But long time ago. Well, not long time ago. It's history. Way history. But so, running into her sister and stuff, it did my heart some good. To hear the things that she had to say, to see her faith and her beautiful spirit. But enough said. I'm in pain. And I'm so freaking thirsty. This stuff makes a lot of us so thirsty. But I have faith that today will be a good day. Okay. Peace, love, and laughter. Stay prayed up.